Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lutando Mkwanazi and I am a second year student at the University of South Africa, aka UNISA. I am studying the Bachelor of Education in Senior Phase and Further Education and Training, majoring with Life Sciences. Under Life Sciences, we have Geography, Life Science itself, and Natural Sciences. So, these are the mistakes I made as a UNISA first year student. And I do not want you to repeat the same mistakes I made, okay? Number one is undermining UNISA as a university and thinking that UNISA is easy. That's what I made. That's what I did. I undermined UNISA and I thought, UNISA was easy. Easy way. Easy way. It was not easy. Especially for someone like me, someone that lacked consistency, someone that lacked discipline. Sana, it was not easy. But if you are consistent. But if you are consistent and you have discipline, you won't be making any mistakes like I did, because you're consistent and you are disciplined. So if you lack those two, it's about to go down for you, my love. Number two, it was during a registration period. I registered 10 modules, which is good. Yeah, which is, for me to finish in time, I have to register 10 modules. So I registered 10 modules, but the mistake happened when I chose to do semester modules in semester 2. I did not know what I was doing. So guys, if you don't know what you're doing, please ask. Go to UNISA or find someone on TikTok. You're probably going to find someone on TikTok. Or here on YouTube, you can ask me. I chose semester modules in semester 2. That was like the biggest academic mistake I made in 2025. I don't want you to make that mistake too. So basically in semester 1, I was just doing year modules. So semester 2 came, I had 10 modules. I had to deal with 10 modules. And all those 10 modules are demanding a lot from me. Demanding assignments, deadlines after deadline. Guys, it was deadline after deadline. Deadline after deadline. If an assignment was not closing, it was either opening. If it was not opening, it was closing. Or opening and closing on the same day, So it was pretty much, I had a pretty much hectic assignment semester 2 last year. And this year I'm planning to cruise on semester 2, but I'm planning to cruise in semester 2. But fine, that was a second mistake. Another mistake I made was not studying. Sana, as a UNISA student, it might seem like you have time. As a UNISA student, you think you have time. You don't have time. Let that clock in. You don't have time. If you have time, use it wisely. At least study once. Like maybe 1 hour a module. Okay, like you have to study. I don't know how to emphasize that, because in semester 2, during exam season, because I had exam season in October, November, because I did all my modules in semester 2. So it was a very hectic exam season for me, because I had 6 exams and other modules were demanding portfolios. Can you imagine what I was going through? So study, guys. That was a mistake I made, not studying early. I had from Feb. Okay, most modules started in March, but I had from March. I could have started studying. I could have studied, guys. No, I could have studied. I could have studied, and I regret not studying on time. Like studying before time, not towards the exams, like studying. So don't repeat the mistakes I made, please. Another thing, submitting assignments a few minutes before the deadline. So now I would submit this assignment I submitted a few seconds before the deadline. Now the danger with that is that you can't see your Turnitin results. So if they found a very high Turnitin sana, they're gonna deduct marks, or rather they won't even mark your assignment. There's this portfolio I submitted for BPT. I submitted on the day of the deadline. I submitted a few minutes before the deadline, and guess what happened? 98%, was it 98 or 88% of AI was found in my portfolio. Basically, I did nothing according to Turnitin. I did nothing. AI did the work for me, and that resulted. What's this? That made my TA said they're not gonna mark it. So I could have gotten a distinction for my BPT, but because I submitted late and I didn't even see my Turnitin results, that portfolio was not marked. So I ended up with the mark that I got. But it's fine. I learned my results I learned my lesson the hard way. So yeah, submit early. I'd say submit this year. I'm going, guys. This year I'm submitting at least a week before the deadline. At least a week before the deadline. So I learned my lessons. This year I'm not doing that ever again. Karabo, you better pull my ear. I know she's watching this, but yeah. This year I'm changing, guys. Like this year, because these are my marks. Why do I keep playing with them like this? So another thing, when you're late, guys, when you're doing your assignment late, when you start your assignment on the day of the deadline, I used to do that a lot. When you start your assignment on the day of the deadline, you'll be using a lot of AI and your marks will be deducted, guys. My zoology assignment, the marks were deducted because of the AI that was found. 10%, I think, was it 10% or 5%? But I could have gotten a distinction, but because the marks were deducted, and I ended up with a 70-something. I think it was a 70-something or 60-something. Can't remember properly for that assignment. Yeah, it was a 60-something. It was a 60-something, and the 10 marks were deducted. 10% was deducted, and then I ended up not having that distinction that I was supposed to have. But fine. Okay. And then, yeah. Please watch my other video that's advising first year students. Yeah, please watch it, and please like, please subscribe, please ask questions if you have questions. Okay, I'm your big sister. I'm a UNISA big sister. Okay, and you'll find other UNISA big sisters and brothers also on my comment section. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, please do ask questions if you have any questions. Please subscribe, please comment, please like, please share, please comment. I don't know, I think I'm repeating that. But yeah, and welcome to UNISA.